What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. First, let me make sure that audio is coming through this because I've streamed before. Okay, it is. And I actually forgot to turn on my audio, and that's not gonna happen today because I am not going to repeat this process again. Anyway, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I know I said I would be back, but guess what? Things happen, guys, and guess what? But I'm here today, right? I'm here today. And my challenge for myself right now is to stream one video every day. Now, it's not going to be long, and I figure the way that I'm going to do that is if I don't make my videos long and drawn out. And I realized from my last video that a few of you guys watched it and watched it till the end, which is something that I appreciate, because that kind of makes the channel look good. Anyway, but guys, also just remember to subscribe, so you could get a notification when these great videos are coming up. Well, if you click the notification bell. So please also remember to click the notification bell so it can notify you when I'm online and when I'm doing these videos. So, not to waste any of your time, let's just get into it, guys. Let's get into why I came on here for just a few minutes so we could parlay. You see what I'm saying? All right. So, the topic for today is, or should I say, is how much should I charge for my photography? I know there's a lot of photographers out here struggling with that issue. Like, we really don't know how much we should charge for our craft. And, one of the ways we usually use how we figure out how we should charge for what we do is by comparing and looking at what the other people are charging and then place a charge on that, which to me, I feel like is not the right way to get it done, which is why today I'm making this video. So, for our new photographers, you would understand and know how and why you're placing those charges. I could just let you know how I do it. And if it's something that you would like to do and apply to your photography business, then you know what, be my guest, because at the end of the day, I just want you guys to grow and get better and do whatever you're doing in photography, whether it be portrait, weddings, landscaping, whatever you're doing, that you do your best at it. All right. So now let's get into it real quick. All right. So the first thing, guys, is you need to take into account your gear. Gear is not cheap. Lens, flash, camera, batteries, not cheap. There is nothing about photography that is cheap. Okay. So for me personally, I did start off my photography on a point and shoot camera. I know most people nowadays start on phones because phones are really good. With a phone, you can get like a really, really good image. Now, matter of fact, I have a lot of fun taking pictures with my iPhone. However, um, now people could start with digital cameras that cost generally like about $900 to $1,200 or even cheaper, and get great looking images out of that. And sometimes um even better images than some of us who use the two, three, 4,000, 6, 7, 8, 9,000, $10,000 cameras and 20, 40, 50. But you get my point. All right. So with that said, you need to take into account the price of the gear, right? And that would also help you to, determine where you charge, and and also insuring your gear. I advise everyone to put insurance on your camera equipment. Especially, when you're shooting, things happen. Camera could fall, lens could break, flash could fall, wind could blow, throw the flash down. So it's always great to have like some kind of insurance on your equipment. All right. The second thing I think you need to take into consideration is not that it, is your location, where you're located. Now, I know some people may have never thought about that, but a wedding in New York City will sorry would probably cost a lot more than a wedding maybe based out in another state. Not that I can know, but I know generally things are a lot more expensive in New York City. So shooting a wedding or portraiture or fashion shoot in New York City might cost you a little bit more. So knowing where you're located and would help you to be able to judge your price. Thirdly, I know some people might not want to agree with me on this one, but you also need to look at your body of work. One, and when I say your body of work, I'm also meaning your experience, okay? How long you've been doing photography, also not just how long you've been doing it, but also where you at, skill level wise, the amount of people who you have worked with, your following on Instagram, all of this will help you determine your price. Because guess what? If I am a well known photographer with thousands and hundreds of thousands of followers, and you choose me as your photographer, all these people are seeing those images. If I post it or put it on my website, guess what? That's exposure for you, as in whether you're a model, so this also would help you to determine where you are with your pricing. Also, another thing to take into consideration: travel, right? So to get to the gig, how long do you have to travel? Yeah, I know you might have to travel for an hour, but guess what? It's an hour of your time to get there and an hour of your time to get back. I usually put that into my pricing. Um, Another thing that and guys, I'm just letting you know, I'm just taking this off the top of my head, all right? And I'm just trying my best to give you all what's up here without planning or like, I honestly did not plan this. I did not. I'm just coming here, keeping it real, talking to you, and letting you know what it is, right? Also, um what else? I know I hit a few of them. Also, right. I guess when I said volume experience, how long you have been also been doing it, how long you've been a photographer for, and also the turnover time. I think that's very important. Turnover time is very important. If you're giving me like 2 weeks, 3 weeks to complete this, I might go easy on the pricing a little bit. But if you want it the next day, the day after, 3 days after, then we gotta talk that kind of money, because that means I might have to stay up a night or two to get it done. All right. So for one, that turnover time is very, very, very important. Um, what else do I think could affect your pricing? Hmm. Whatever you want it to be sometimes. All right. So even if you just started and you think you're worth $1,000, $2,000 for your shoots, man, I say go for it. Somebody out there might like your work and choose you no matter what your price is. I remember when I just began, true story, I was very confused with how I would price my work. I had no idea. I always felt like I was underpricing or overpricing. I never felt like I was hitting the right mark. There were times when, I'll be honest with you guys. I did some weddings and, people call and it was like, oh, I'm on a budget. Uh, and I don't got that much money, but I'm just trying to get. But in my mind, I'm feeling like, so why are you getting married if you don't have money? Why are you getting anyway? But that's not for me to decide. And then on the day, I'm pulling up to the wedding, and if you would see the venue and a Rolls Royce pulling up, and I'm like saying to myself, come on, man. How you gonna pay a photographer $900 and you pulling up in a Rolls Royce? And the place where you have the venue, we talking about like a $200 plate of food. You know what I'm saying? Like it just don't add up. So, um, I've had issues in the past and experiences where I did feel bad, but you know what? I still suck it up and I still shot the best wedding of my life. And usually, not usually, but they were always satisfied. But I wouldn't lie. I got feelings, man. Kev gets hurt too, when you see you out there taking pictures for like 12 to 14 hours sometimes for 900 to $1,000, when you very well know you worth your $4,000, but this client just tricked you into accepting this $900,000 deal, right? Because they claimed they didn't have money. But anyway, that's how it goes sometimes. And yeah, I think these are a few things that you could take into consideration for your pricing. I hope I didn't leave anything out that is very important. But for me, I think that's the main things. Now, guys, talking about pricing. All right, you guys ready for this? Talking about pricing. Let's go over here. All right, we're gonna go over here, and then we're gonna just talk about this. Can we talk about this for a minute right here, guys? So I don't understand or know why Red did this. This camera, I think I'm not sure because I'm not a great follower of Red, but I'm almost sure this camera was once like $68,000, and then it went to just about $5,000 to $6,000, and now it's $3,000. I mean, I'll be very honest. If I was a Red owner, I would be very upset. Like I'll be upset, like especially if I bought a Red like 2 weeks ago or last week, and I'm seeing this price drop, man. Well, I mean, listen, that's a punch in the gut, man. Like you tell me, I just spent $6,000 on this camera, and it get a $2,000 drop. A $2,000 drop. Listen, man, I don't know. You know what? You know what? That part, guys. I'm gonna leave it alone. And for my faithful Red people, I'm gonna leave that up to you. Like John, JJ, SC Tech, check him out. He did a video, guys, and talking about that price drop, yeah, and building up how much it would cost to build up this camera. Because remember, this is just the camera. All right, this is just the camera. So you would still need a monitor, batteries, a handle, and all kinds of stuff to operate it. So this is don't think that you'd buy this and you have a camera. No, you still need to buy some more stuff with this camera. So if you want to know more about this, just go check John out, JJSC Tech, and watch that video. It's really good. I'll probably link it below, and you could check it out. All right. So back to uh um of the topic, because honestly, you guys though, I'm not that Red boy. All right, I'm not your Red fanboy, but for the benefit of those of you who want to go check it out, be my guest. uh I actually want you guys to go check it out, because I mean, honestly, if I were to probably have to get a camera now, I probably would. I I probably would get this camera. Um, it's a pretty good camera. It's definitely a pretty good camera. You could get a lot out from it. And matter of fact, if I had to probably start all over right now, I would probably go with that camera right now. I really would. I I would go with this camera right now, over my FX3, just because of that raw, the raw, the Black Magic raw. Here is some nice footage. I can't even lie to you. That camera will give you some pretty good looking footage. Not that I can't get it with the FX3, but just the flexibility with the Black Magic raw, guys, it would be awesome. All right. Now, um, yeah, I know I did say this video was going to be short, and I am not changing my mind about it. However, I do have a picture of the day. Maybe you guys want to check it out, right? So, yeah, without any, uh, let's go. Picture of the day. What's up? Let's see what the picture of the day is, guys. Let's see what it is. All right. And this is our picture of the day. Yeah. Yeah, this is my model. It was a birthday and we had an awesome time. And as you can see, we're going to have a quick little breakdown of this image. As you can see, it was a nice, sunny, lit day, and we definitely had a good time. I can tell you that. As you can see across here, you could see the sun is lighting up the back of her hair right here, and I'll soon be able to sketch out so you guys I can mark out and stuff. I'm just not prepared tonight. I'll be honest, guys. I'm kind of tired, but I said that I was gonna start this video today, and I did, and I will, and I'll. Anyway, so the outfit was excellent, was working. It was just a beautiful, warm day, as you can tell. The lighting was nice, beautiful, and soft on her face. And just that beautiful, warm cast, as you can see. So, with this said, guys, I hope anything, any questions about this picture, feel free to post it down in the comments and ask. I will answer any. I think I used my. I think I used the. Hmm, yeah, that was my 135. That was my definitely my 135 1.8 Sony. Uh, yeah, that's what I used on that shot, and I think I used also had someone hold a reflector to bring back some light onto her face because it was in the shadow. And yeah, and that was how I nailed the shot. Composition, as you can tell, off to the right. In the thirds, I love using the thirds. You guys should try it. It just makes your picture look much better. It definitely does. Just placing the model anyway or whatever you're shooting in the thirds, I promise you, you're gonna get a really good image. Just try it anywhere in the third. The thirds. So the thirds would be about here, another one here, another one here, another one here, another one here, and another one here, another one in the middle here. So I felt like at the time for my composition, if I had placed the right here, it felt like a stronger image. And once again, guys, it's personal choice. It was just my personal preference to place her there, and that's why I did. All right, so my time is up now, guys. I'm tired, and I want to go to bed. Yeah. And if you want Desiree model for you, hit up, guys. I'll put her IG down below so you could hit up. Great model, great, great, great model. So I will not keep you guys any longer. And I'm going to say good night. Guys, please look out for the upcoming videos, man. It's gonna be good, I promise. I know this one was a little bit like all over the place, and I know I'm probably sounding like I'm just babbling my mouth. But maybe it's just because I'm tired. And I just promised myself that I would start this. You know what I'm saying? So bear with me, it's coming. I promise you it's coming. So with this said, guys, have a good night. Peace. And remember, charge them clients. Charge them, charge them, charge them. Get your money. Peace.